just want to take a few minutes out of your time before I get into the message. First of all, I'm giving thanks to God for allowing me to be here today. You don't know like I know. Things that I've done, places I've been, I shouldn't be here today. And as the young people sang, I tried not to play because I didn't want to work myself up, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God today.
Right now.
Yes, sir.
That He touched me.
All right. Yes, sir.
He saved me.
Yes, sir.
He made me what I am today. I want to thank God once again. Thank the pastor for allowing me to speak to you today. When I got the call that I was going to deliver a message, I had a message for you. Did you catch that? I had a message for you. But the Holy Spirit touched me and said, stay in your lane. Stay in your place. Just preach the word. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to obey the Holy Spirit. I just want to get that out of my chest, and I want to thank the young people and the older young people for helping out. They did a marvelous job. You know, it's sometimes you get kind of worried about how things are going to go. But the Holy Spirit has a way of making everything all right. Amen. And Pastor, you got up here and started getting happy and stuff, and I said, wait a minute now, I want to be on low key now. I got to be up in the high spirit. But I have a word today for you coming from the 16th chapter of Matthew. Matthew 16th chapter. If you have the 16th chapter, say amen. Amen. Like I said, I tried to be still over there when the children were singing, but Sister Eddie wouldn't let me. Matthew 16th chapter, starting at the 13th verse. It reads like this. I'm reading from the New King James Version, just in case. When Jesus came into the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? So they said, some say John the Baptist, some Elijah, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He said to them, but who do you say that I am?
All right.
Simon Peter answered and said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God.
Amen.
Jesus answered and said to him, blessed are you, Simon Barjona, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. This is my focal verse. And I also say to you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church. Let me say that 18 again. And I also say to you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church. May God have a blessing to the reading, the hearers, and doers of his word. Amen. Amen. For a topic I would like to use, building a strong foundation.
Amen. Amen.
Building on a strong foundation.
Amen.
The strength of a building is measured by the foundation it is built on.
Right.
Right.
A strong foundation, a strong building.
Uh-huh.
A weak foundation, a weak building. In Matthew 7:24 through 27, Jesus refers to the wise man who built his house on the rock, and the foolish man who built his house on the sand. And when the rain descended, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat their houses, the wise man's house did not fall.
All right.
But the foolish man's house did fall, and it was a great fall. How strong is your foundation?
Good question.
I'm reminded of this song. I was going to sing it, but I'm working on a building. You may know it. It's a true foundation. I'm holding up the bloodstained banner of the Lord.
All right.
And when I get through working on that building, I'm going up to heaven to get my reward. You know what I'm talking about, right? This song implies that the building and the foundation are not physical, but spiritual.
Yeah. All right. Amen.
As we will see later in this lesson, and the building is only as strong as its foundation.
Yes, sir.
How strong is your building?
Yeah.
When we go to the last half of the 15th chapter of Matthew, we find that Jesus had been teaching to a great multitude. He had healed the sick, gave sight to the blind, made the lame walk, and the dumb talk. And after 3 days, it was time for the crowd to leave. You know, sometimes we can wear out our welcome. But Jesus had compassion on the people and did not want to send them away hungry.
All right.
So he asked his disciples, he said, you know, I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. How much food do we have in the refrigerator? Well, they answered, well, I got 7 loaves of bread and a few fish. So Jesus took the bread and the fish, blessed them, and fed 4,000 this time.
Yes, sir.
With many baskets left over.
Right.
You remember the first time he fed 5,000 in the 14th chapter of Matthew. Am I got a witness?
Yes, sir.
Amen. But let's I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to get right on into the message today. When Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he had a little time to be, private time it is, to be with his disciples.
All right. Yes, sir.
And he asked the question, who do people say that the Son of Man am? Now notice how he said the Son of Man. Jesus never revealed who he really was. And you know, sometimes when you're in a leadership position, you don't know what everybody else is saying about you. You know, you may think it's all right. And everybody is going along with what you're saying. But you can't see the grumblers and the mumblers. You know, I remember a long time ago, a friend of mine told me, said that, you know, you got a problem. You worry about what people say.
There you go.
What say about you, you know, and you let that dictate the way you live. He said, you know, I don't care what you do,
Right.
how good you say it,
Now.
how good you look, you know. people not going to like you. Some people going to even hate you. So don't worry about what people had to say. But Jesus wasn't worried what people were saying. He just wanted to know what they were saying. So the disciples, they said, some say that you are John the Baptist.
All right.
Come on now.
Some say Elijah,
All right.
Jeremiah,
All right.
or one of the prophets, which was good company.
Good.
You know, that's all right. You know, somebody say I'm like, you know, so and so, they're really good. I'm gonna be happy about it.
Right.
That was good company.
Right.
Amen.
But Jesus really want to know what these guys
Well, what you think?
said who he was.
What you think?
Now they've been with him as he was teaching, he was healing.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
They've been here with him all this time. He even walked on the water. And Peter said, hey, if you be who you say you are, Jesus,
Right.
bade me to come with you.
Right.
And Peter got up on that water, and he walked across the water while he had his eyes on Jesus.
That's it
See, the storm was brewing up.
Right.
The winds was tossing.
Right.
And the billows was roaring.
Right.
And breakers was dashing.
Right.
And he took his eyes off of Jesus just for a little time.
Yeah.
And next thing you know it, he was sinking in the water.
Yes, sir.
But see, I can relate to Peter. Because he said,
Right.
Master, save me.
Yes, sir.
That's what he said. Carter.
That's what he said.
See, that's all you had to do.
Yeah.
Master, save me. So Jesus really wanted to know who the disciples think he was.
Thank you.
And like I said, Peter, that's one of my favorite disciples. He said, you are the Christ,
Right.
the Son of the living God.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like I said before, Jesus always considered himself the Son of Man.
Yeah.
He never told anybody who he really was.
Yeah.
So when Simon said that, he said, blessed are you,
Oh.
Simon Bar-Jonah.
Yeah.
Now that was really serious.
Right.
You know, when somebody call you by your whole name, that's something important.
Right.
I remember
Oh, yeah.
back in the day when we be out playing,
Come on, right.
Mom said, Evergreen, come on in the house.
Yeah, everything.
Well, that was kind of serious. And if we didn't come in the house, she said, Evergreen Carter Jr., you better get in this house before I finish calling your name. That was serious. That was important for me to be in that house. So when Peter had revealed what God has given to him, Jesus knew that only God had told him.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And he said, on this rock,
Oh, yeah.
I had, when I first read this, on this rock, first thing that came to mind was a mountain.
All right.
Jesus is going to build his church on a big solid rock, on a mountain. You know, but as I kept on reading this, it let me know that this rock was the truth.
All right.
This rock was the revelation from God that he gave to Peter.
Yeah.
There you go.
This rock was not a solid material, but it was on Peter's conviction to say what thus saith the Lord. Upon this rock, upon this truth, upon this faith, I will build
Yes, sir.
my church.
That's all right, man. That's all right, man.
That's good.
I'm not going to hold you any longer.
Good word.
Like I said, he said, just let the word speak for itself.
Yeah.
But I have a testimony today.
Yeah.
About 56 years ago, I was working on my foundation.
Go ahead. All right.
I was baptized at Calvary Baptist Church.
Come on, Reverend.
All right.
And as I grew, I went to Sunday school, believe it or not. Vacation Bible School, BYPU. I went to the Youth Congress. I mean, I was building on that foundation. You know, that building I had was a good building on this foundation. But as I got older, I got away from that foundation.
All right.
This weather, well, I had a storm come in my life. It tore up my roof, tore my windows out. But Jesus came one day, and he put a roof on this old building. He made my mind clear. I had the right attitude. He came and put a window, all the windows in this building, where I could see right, where I could love everybody like I'm supposed to. He came and put siding on this old building, so I go out and shout and tell the world that Jesus is Christ, the Son of the living God. Can I get a witness? If he did it for me, I know he can do it for you.
Yes, sir, man.
Every morning.
Jesus bled and died
He did.
on the cross one day.
Well,
But he rose again
he did.
with our power
All
in his
power.
hand. I said I was going to sing and I'm not.
All right.
But I want to leave you with
Do
this.
what you want to do.
This song was written by Eddie Williams,
Yeah.
recorded by the Caravan,
Yeah.
Florida Mass Choir, Willie Neal Johnson, and the Gospel Keynotes, Dorothy Norwood,
Yeah.
and also Albertina Walker.
All right.
Lord, keep
Yeah.
me day by day in a pure and perfect way. I want to live. I want to live on in a building not made by hand. Lord, keep me, come on, help me out, in a pure, perfect way. Oh, I want to live. I want to live on in a building. God bless you.